I have two entry-level USB condenser microphones here. So the Samson Meteor and the blue Snowball. Which one should you get? Stay tuned to find out.
Hello, this is Amna, welcome to Untitled Gaming. So today I'll be making a comparison between two very similarly priced USB condenser microphones, the Samson Meteor and the blue Snowball. Before I begin, I'd like to point out today that I am using the blue to record this video. You can see the LED there is on. I'm splitting up the comparison to two parts. For the first part, I'll be telling you why you might want to consider the Samson over the blue, and in the second part, why the blue has, what kind of advantages that the blue has over the Samson. At the end of the video, you will also find some audio samples recorded using the Samson and the blue, so that you can have a better idea which phone suits your need. The first reason why you might want to choose the Samson is for its aesthetic and build quality. I know it sounds a bit superficial, but if I were to be a consumer walking into a shop for the first time and seeing both microphones standing side by side, I would think that the Samson is a professional piece of equipment. It's a more professional piece of equipment compared to the blue. The blue, in comparison, looks more like a piece of toy. And for example, the casing on the Samson itself is fully made of metal, whereas on the blue it's more plastic. And there are not much plastic parts here, and it just feels like a better made equipment. And for example, the hinges here do not wobble around, unlike the blue, which I pointed out in my first look video. The second reason why you might want to choose the Samson is for its portability. This is quite obvious that the Samson is much smaller than the blue, and it's also much portable in the sense that you don't have to carry around a microphone stand with you. Although you can take a microphone stand, there's a threaded hole here for it to sit on a microphone stand, but it doesn't have to do that. Carrying around microphone stand is just giving you extra bulk on your travel. And honestly, the Samson is something that I would really consider just folding it up, putting it in my bag. And it also comes with a included protective pouch, which should tell you the intention of Samson when they designed this the microphone. So now on to the reasons why you might want to choose the blue over the Samson. The blue has more useful features than the Samson. The Samson has two features that the blue doesn't have: the mute button and the headphone jack used for monitoring. But I don't think this is quite useful because you're not going to use both microphones too far away from your laptop or your iPad. So having this thing there, even if I didn't have any way to plug in my headphones for monitoring, I could just plug into my laptop, which will be sitting just beside me. So it's not much of a loss here. But the blue has a omnidirectional pickup pattern, which could be quite useful. I have tested it. It's not truly omnidirectional. It doesn't pick up as much sound from the back as from the front. But I think it's a very useful tool to have if you have a round table and then you're just trying to record a podcast. And honestly, I think it records enough sound for people to make out who is speaking what. The second reason, and perhaps the most important reason why I prefer the blue over the Samson, is its sound quality. In comparison, the Samson sounds very, very harsh. It has a very prominent mid-range. The blue picks up my voice much better than the Samson, even though the blue has a very low recording level, which means that you have to get a bit closer to the blue than to the Samson, which is overly hot. I have a somewhat darker voice, and the blue is able to capture the bass notes much better than the Samson does. The blue also records lesser ambient noise, and it's also able to pick up very subtle noise in the background. For example, as I was testing the blue, I left it on and I went to get a beer in the kitchen, and as I was opening up the beer, it made a hissing sound, which was captured by the blue perfectly. I could hear exactly what I was doing in the kitchen while being about 5 to 7 meters away from the microphone. So if I have to choose one microphone to keep, I would say the blue wins, because I just like the way it sounds I just like the way my voice sounds recorded using this microphone. So now I'll be recording audio samples using the Samson and the Blue, and you can hopefully tell the difference between the recordings. I'll see you after the jump. So now I'm sitting about 30 centimeters away from the Samson Meteor and I'm speaking directly to it. And I'll be moving my mouth closer to the microphone, and if it starts clipping, I would stop recording. So I hope you can hear the tonal change as I move my head closer to the microphone. And now I think it's starting to clip, so I will be switching over to the Blue Snowball and stay right there. So I've set up my Blue Snowball microphone. I'm sitting about 30 centimeters away, speaking directly into it. I'll be moving my head slowly towards the microphone, and I hope that you can hear the tonal changes as I move my head closer. So I think this microphone sounds best when you speak so close to it, but one of the problems is that it picks up the P sound, and I think I would recommend anyone who wants to get a Blue Snowball to get a pop filter to not catch the P sound. So I hope this video has been informative for you, and I thank you very much for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and if you have any questions, post them in the comment section below for more. Subscribe to my channel. I'm the Learn Deutsch Gamer. Until next time, auf Wiedersehen.